Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel. Clarabelle Nightingale here, back at it with another video. Now without further ado here, let's get into the video. So in the last episode, if you haven't watched it already, go watch it before you watch this one. But yeah, I caught a hare for our pups to eat. Because some of them were quite hungry, so I'm just gonna let the pups eat. Yep, and then we're gonna continue our way this way. Because this is the direction we're going for our rendezvous site. Just cause I feel like this would be the easiest to defend, because we would only have to claim territory like right around this 55, 19, and 11% hex. Only those three. So also they ate the entire carcass, so let's leave. Now, okay. So let's go, because you know it's quite a ways. There's Echo. Of course, Boo's trailing behind, so we're actually going to slow down to a nice steady walk. Just so that way we can let Boo catch up. Oh, Nightmare is grabbing Boo. Okay. Good. We're going to speed back up to a trot. Now, this is actually what I've had to do when I've had sick pups in the past. Especially since, one time, I was traveling with a wolf who had 2 sick pups at the exact same time, and he was trying to leave for his rendezvous site. This was actually Blackfire. We might see some of him soon, hopefully. But yeah, like, he was walking, like, he had to, like, speed up to trots and walks the entire time. He didn't have a broken jaw, so he was carrying the sickest pup. While, slowing down for the more healthy pup, and then actually one of them recovered while we were like in the middle of traveling for our rendezvous site. So then he was just like, you know what, screw you, I'm carrying the other pup. So anyways, yeah, I just think that's funny. We've caught back up to the rest of these pups, and let's just go down to this rendezvous site. I honestly have not used this rendezvous site yet, so I'm excited to see how this plays out. Also, we might have to stop and rest soon, because the pups are getting somewhat tired. You know what? I honestly am going to rest like right here. Hopefully nothing attacks us in the morning. Especially since we are nowhere near anything to protect our pups. Oh my gosh, and finally our major jaw injury healed. So we will actually be able to carry Boo and travel at a good steady pace. So, yeah. That hex was just claimed by Duncan Butte. What the heck? Well, it looks like we'll have some territory to do in the morning. Quite a lot, actually. So this is gonna be fun. And by fun, I'm being sarcastic. Yep. So we will be carrying Boo now. Finally. Because the pups were somewhat tired, and I didn't want them to get too tired before we actually were fully at our site. But I think since we have this rendezvous site now, I think we are actually going to probably take our mate with us when we do territory marking, just for safety reasons. And specifically, I'm talking about this hex, which is right next to our freaking rendezvous site. So we're definitely gonna have to deal with that one immediately, as soon as we make it there. Also, we don't really have to worry about the mule deer. They don't really do anything. Yeah, so we no longer have a major jaw injury, so we can just carry Boo. Which is honestly really fine. It's fun. This is good for the pups. They're getting nice and strong. Having to travel this far. I've never traveled this far for a rendezvous site, and that's saying something. And I don't think I'm gonna get the achievement. I don't think this is far enough. I think it would have to be like, hang on, let me show you. Like from like right there to like here, or like from somewhere up here to like all the way down there. I don't know, something like ridiculous like that though. Because you gotta travel over 200 kilometers to get the achievement. I don't think this is over 200 kilometers. Although we've got a lot of pups falling. A lot of pups falling. Also, let's do a quick weight check because why not? So Willow is 16.5 pounds. Whiskey is 16.3 pounds. Ghost is 15.9 pounds. Echo is 17.1 pounds. Blaze is 16 pounds. Boo is 15.5 pounds. And Salem is 16.2. So I think Boo might be our run, although I think it might just be because she's sick. I don't know. But I was thinking we didn't have a runt this litter. Because it didn't seem to me that we had a pup that was smaller than anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've got all 7. I just had to do a quick head count. If you remember those in school. Those were the worst, like the head counts. Remember those fire drills? Oof. Like in the first grade. Those were pretty annoying. It's like where you would practice your escape route, and you had to stay all calm, collected, and in one exact line. Like, I don't know, their expectations were a bit, well, less than great. For us, to be honest. I don't know though. Go up with the people in the hive. Seriously, Ghost, what you doing lagging behind? Choose a site, yes. Home. Summertime home. Summertime home site. We got territory to do. Okay. Your summertime home. You've reached your rendezvous site, where you'll spend the summer with your pups. Loaf, at the rendezvous site, here you'll continue to raise your pups over the summer. They're growing fast and need more food than ever. An extra challenge since prey are strong and healthy in these months of abundant and nutritious grass. But life is not only about food. Relax in the sun, loaf around, and play with your pups. Enjoy yourself. It's summertime in Yellowstone, and although it can snow at any time, most days are warm and sunny. You and your family are living the life of wild wolves. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm going to first grab this one hex. We're going to go back to our den. We're going to grab the pup's teddy bear because that is really important. And then we are going to probably get our mate some food. Then we might do that by ourselves. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna head down to this hex, and we're actually gonna claim like all the hexes that we need to while we're here. So yeah. Also, where the heck did they put their Scentpost? There's my. Haha! Take this, you freaking wolves! Okay, we can even see our pups from here still, which is good. Okay, so we are going to quickly mark these hexes. Well, it's not so quick. But we gotta claim these hexes as best as we can. You know? But something. This is definitely something. Because this is honestly one of the longest and most tedious processes ever. Trying to claim territory. But, you know, it's fine. Boom, this hex is fully strengthened. Let's go. Let's go, Nightmare. Because this is one of the most boring things that has to be done when it comes to territory, but we're also risking our butt behinds right now because we're going into very strong hexes. Just to claim so that way we don't get easily attacked by Junction Butte wolves or Crevice Lake. So, can I see the Scentpost? Yeah. It's on that hill. I swear Junction Butte and the Coyotes are working together. Because whenever I enter Junction Butte's territory, I always see the Coyotes. Like, everywhere. I swear they're like spies. That alert the wolves if anything has gone astray. Okay. Let's see if it gets a dangerous message. No. We do not. Which is good. Which means they're not as close as we think. You know. I swear, if we get attacked by wolves while trying to protect our pups, it's not gonna end well for the wolves. You know. But it's fine. I'm trying to make it sound like there's more of us by using both my secondary and my primary howl. Because, did you know, this is actually a fun fact about wolves that I've recently learned. Wolves can actually change the pitch and tone, like pitch or tone of their howl. I think both, because pitch and tone are different. To actually make it sound like there are more wolves than there actually are. To, scare away people from trying to, like, not people, other wolves, and being like, huh, there's more of us, there's more of them than there are of us, I don't think we should be messing with them. It's quite interesting. And it's a fun fact that I have learned recently. Okay, it's all the way down there. Like across the trail and stuff. Okay, so, but yeah, I just thought that was an interesting fact that I'd like to share with you guys because interesting facts are my thing. Literally. I can tell my friend a random fact. They can name some sort of animal, marine or land, you know? And I'll be like, oh yeah, random fact about it. Like, did you know blah 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 and blah? So, yeah, I think that's just a fun fact about me. I know quite a lot about animals. So, yeah, I just find that interesting. Hmm. So, okay, yeah, we can climb over this now. So, yeah, I just thought that was an interesting fact that I'd like to share with you all. I wonder if you'll be able to pack Rally in, the new, when the saga comes out. Like, in single player. That would be fun. Like, being able to rally your pups and stuff. I don't know, I just, that would, I just think that would be an interesting thing to add. Okay, so we're gonna claim one more hex, and then, oh wow, there's snow up here. I have never been this far back. I'm just like, oh wow, there's snow up here. Of course there's snow on the mountains. They're like thousands of feet in the air. Yeah, no, this is our territory. We're no longer injured. We can beat you up. Now, mind you, you're either gonna wind up dead, or should I say unalived, or back in your territory. I would rather it be the first option than the second. You foul little cockroaches. Okay, anyways. I'll see if we can take down both, but if we can only take down one, that's an accomplishment in my books. Just cause, oh my gosh, we are fighting on the side of a mountain. There's also once a story, like, that a wolf chased an elk off a, I think, 100-foot cliff. This was in Yellowstone. And they just watched it drop. Like, they just watched it fall to its death. And they were like, ooh. Like, they were hunting it, and then they chased it off the cliff. So, yeah. Which reminds me of a story. There was a deer, which this actually happened in my town. Well, city, actually. Because it's big enough to be considered a city. And there was a deer. It was a doe. And she was thinking about jumping off the side of the bridge. She didn't. She walked the other way. She walked off the bridge. And it was like a one-lane bridge. So only one person could go one direction at once. Well, there could be multiple people on the bridge. Just only one way. It was a one-way bridge. No. You could go both ways. It was just a one-lane bridge, and you could only go one way at a time. Anyways. So, yeah, you decided to mess with the wrong wolves. And by that I mean you decided to mess with two very angry parents who have some beef with you. You know? I'm definitely gonna have to send Nightmare home after this, and then after that I'm going to after this I'm going to go get their teddy bear, and then I'm going to do some territory marking. And I mean, I'll see if we have time left for territory marking, and if we don't, I'll just do that off camera. So do not be alarmed if like there's a random jump cut in the next episode. It was just me getting stuck having to do territory. Yeah, no, you didn't win that easily. We're about to be the wolf chasing you off a 100-foot cliff if you're not careful. Okay, anyways. Come on. Yes, caught up to him. I mean, we are quite the aggressive pair of wolves, I'd say. You know, but it's fine. Haha, got him by the jugular. Or the side, at least. When it comes to 1M, you know she's going to be trying her hardest to kill him. Because, I mean, if you kill the breeding pair, then you're just going to have to wait for the pack to sort of like try and almost die out, to be honest. Yeah, no, this fight isn't over. Not in her opinion. Ooh, and I hear a storm rolling in the game. I hear like the thunder, which is actually perfect for this pack. Like, because Halloween is almost associated with storms, the dark night. Heh. I always find it funny when you grab the wolf like by the side, well, like mid-run, because just watch how funny this stop is. Like, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I mean, it's something. It's definitely not nothing. It's something. I just don't know what that something is. Got him. Oh wait, no, we didn't. I want the final blow. Yay! We won! Take that. Okay. Let's go this way. We gotta claim that 18% hex. And then I'm gonna send him home. I just find claiming territory is faster with a mate. And then after that, we are going to probably have to end it off. Although I'm still gonna get the teddy bear, no matter what. Scott Burnham, 1985. I don't mean to lump a group of people in a hive. Would wanna be my. If I could be anybody, dead or alive, I would wanna be my dad in 1985. My dad, 1985. My father, 1985. My dad, 1985. Scott Burnham, 1985. That's my favorite song, to be honest. But anyways, we're gonna see how fast we can get that teddy bear and then come back home. And after that, we will be... Actually, hang on. before that, I think we might try and catch this beaver and bring it back to the pups. Probably. Because it's a beaver. Like, it's food for them. Okay, let's go home. I am really taking advantage of a non-broken jaw right here. I'm just like acting like a normal wolf in summer. Not to mention affinity is quite low, so I think we might have to socialize with our pups a bit before we can fully go get that teddy bear. Because also the pups are insanely hungry. So, yeah. We also still have yet to get that horseshoe. I mean, we've gotten the teddy bear. We just need to get the horseshoe now. Probably the flashlight and the shovel as well. For our pups, but perps? Perps? Did I say perps? I think I said perps. Anyways, I'm going to try and bring Nightmare with just to see if I can get him any food while we're gone. Also, I might do some hunting off camera. So do not be alarmed if when I return, like, we randomly have a carcass on our map. That would be me hunting off camera in the middle of doing territory. It will be something apparent that you will see in our series with wolves. In our wolf series, I do stuff off camera a lot. Same thing with Rival Stars horse racing. Not so much Minecraft. I do all that stuff on camera. Although I really need to get CapCut for my tablet, so that way I can edit my Minecraft and my Rival Stars videos and edit out any unnecessary stuff. But yeah, also when I do get my new PC, you will see a massive improvement with graphic quality. For one. For two, you will see probably Rival Stars Desktop Edition and Java Minecraft with some added mods because, like, why the frick not? Here you go, pups. Not to mention, oh my gosh, like, the pups are just like, oh my gosh, food, thank you, mother. So, yeah. We're also going to try and socialize with our pups just a bit, get affinity up nice and high. I also have Fun Parent, I think, so I don't have that cooldown for socializing with pups, which is quite the awesome thing to have when you first start playing Wolf Quest, because my gosh, pups are a handful. But yeah. Also, when the new Lost River map does come out, we will have Rusty playing in Lost River, and we also will have a special challenge. I talk more about this in my video about him, and I don't think I went into complete detail. I would have to check again. But basically, I will have a 6-sided dice, and I will roll to see which difficulty it is. So 1 and 2 will be easy, 3 and 4 will be challenging, and 5 and 6 will be accurate. So yeah. And I think that's going to be a very fun challenge to play. Now I'm going to take Nightmare with us just so we can get that teddy bear, and hopefully along the way we might run into some food that we can hunt. Although Blaze is quite hungry. Some of the pups are quite hungry, but we're going to have to let them eat later. Yep. so is he coming with? Yep, he's coming with. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can get some food while we're getting this teddy bear. I have no idea if either of the carcasses will even still be there. And no, our moose carcass isn't still there. It was eaten. We only got to eat off that thing once. Although, what kind of mom is it? Because there's a little trick that I like to do. I first like to find the fawn or calf, and then trick the mom into thinking that I'm going to harm it. Oh, and looks like it's time to end it off here. But if you like this video, then you might like others. Make sure you give this video a pause up and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so that way you don't miss any single time I upload. I really do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one, and bye guys. Heh heh.